Hey friends, I decided to start a 7-episode experiment in creating audio-only content. So I hope you enjoy. Please tell me what you think in the comments section or send me a DM.
Riff number 4. So what makes testing? What makes testing great? Or a better question would be, how can you level up your current process of testing? How can you make your testing great? So I have this concept in my mind that I've been playing around for a long time. It's called the building blocks of mastery. Building blocks of mastery. So the main idea here is that this is almost a key phrase. You might want to jot this down because way to success in anything that you do is not a sprint race, and it's not a marathon either, but it's a relay race. What's a relay race? Well, it's when the people who are, for example, running, there is a team of runners, 5 runners, and they have this baton in the hand. One runs at a time and passes over the baton to the next runner, and the one who runs the round then passes on the baton to the third runner, and so on. And the team effort is measured, and the winner is, of course, the fastest team. So that's a relay race in running. So the key phrase here is that the success is not a marathon. Success is not a sprint race. Success is a relay race every single time. So I love sushi, and I have this sushi, the food, you know, with the rice and the fish and stuff like that. So I love sushi. And there is a favorite documentary that I watch it a couple of times a year, and I've done it like consistently for 7 years or something like that. So I've seen it something like 14 times already. The documentary is called The Hero Dreams of Sushi. You can check it out on the Netflix. It's probably there. Hiro, it's called the Jiro. It's this elderly Japanese guy. His name is Hiro Nakamoto, I guess. Hiro. Anyways, Hero Dreams of Sushi. And this is a documentary about Sukiyabashi Hiro that's in Tokyo. It's a small, comfortable restaurant in the middle of Tokyo. And the restaurant it's a sushi restaurant that has only 10 seats at the bar table. And the toilets are outside of the restaurant. And there is this elderly guy, he's already something like 93 or something like that. He's making the sushi, and the 10 seats are always full. And he's been doing that for something like 80 years already, so he's a guru at what he does. And the documentary tells a story about his profession and his amazing results. You know, this restaurant, if you want to go to eat at the Sukiyabashi Hiro, you need to book a seat like 2 to 3 months in advance. And 15 minutes in that restaurant will cost you something like 30,000 yens. I'm not sure about the course, like the exchange rate, but it's something like 250 euros, I guess. So it's a lot of money. So if you want to spend an hour there, it will be $1,000. So it's an expensive experience. And the best top chefs around the world, they fly to Tokyo to taste the best sushi in the world. They fly to Tokyo to meet Jiro Ono. His name was Jiro Ono. Yeah. Okay. They fly to Tokyo to meet Jiro Ono, the best sushi champion, sushi master in the world. And even the Michelin board or the people who go to the restaurants to evaluate the restaurants if they are worthy of the Michelin stars, they say that they're a little bit of afraid to go there because it's so exceptional. The sushi is so exceptional. And every year the board says that it's a 3-star experience. Sukiyabashi Hiro is the best sushi place in the world. Okay, enough about the sushi place. But the documentary, it's interesting. It's a 3-part documentary. The first part is really interesting. tells a story about the people who work at the kitchen of this small restaurant. There are 10 to 15 people working there all the time, preparing the best sushi in the world. And what they do is that they go out on the market every day to find the best ingredients for creating that exceptional sushi. The best, absolutely the best tuna, absolutely the best rice. In fact, there is one rice farmer in Japan who farms rice, and he's so obsessed about his special rice, and he says that he doesn't sell his rice to anybody else than Jiro Ono, because Jiro is the only one who knows how to cook that rice. So they go out on the market and buy and gather all the right ingredients, and they practice doing the actual crafting of the ingredients in the kitchen. They practice it diligently. If you are a trainee in Sukiyabashi, Jiro, you make 200 omelets and toss them into the trash bin, and the 201 might be the one that the master himself will take a taste and give you some more instructions. They practice day in and day out about the masterful craft of preparing the ingredients the right way. And in the documentary, this is exactly what we as software testing professionals need to be doing as well. Think about it. When you start testing and you have the product in your hand, if you don't know what's changed, if you don't know what's important here with the product now, how can you produce world-class results? So the gathering the ingredients and preparing to do the actual job of building the sushi is the critical part of creating world-class results. If you plant nettle seeds into the soil, no roses will ever come out. If one of my friends said that if shit goes in, no roses can come out. So that's what I'm trying to say. As a testing engineer, as a testing professional, you need to be able to inhale everything that is important right now to do a great job and deliver world-class results. The intake of all the information that you can get, to have the discussion with the product owner, what's important to you, oh dear product owner, to know the developers and have a personal relationship with them to understand what the developers need in your bug reports. And then when you have a release candidate in your hands, when it's a build that's been just tossed out from your continuous integration, whatever it is, when you have a build in your hand, you know what's changed. You know. And if you don't know what's changed, you know who to ask. And then you have the product. Have you ever seen the sales brochure of the product? Yeah. That's some ingredient, the sales brochures or the marketing landing page. Have you ever talked about the sales guys, or have you ever read the contracts that you and your client have? All of that combines into the bunch of ingredients that you as a professional wanting to create world-class results, you need to inhale, you need to gather. And then this is the first part, intake all that you can to produce world-class results. Number 2 is to actually create and build the sushi. That's not a hard job. It's not a hard job to test either. If you know what's important, if you know what you're looking for, if you know what your clients, colleagues, and bosses, what they need and want, it's not hard to test. So testing, it's the second part. It's the middle part, the execution. Number 1 is the intake. Number 2 is the execution. And number 3, this is really important. Testers never fix the software. Testers never decide the schedule of the project. Testers never decide on the budget either. Basically, no aspect of the product's actual quality is in the hands of a tester. Tester never has an access or rarely has an access to the source code or makes changes to it. So any aspect of the actual quality of the product, it's out of tester's hands. So what a tester does is that basically software testing, it's improving things through other people. Software testing is improving things through other people. And testing is, in the end, it's a soft skill. You need to have the hard engineering skills of finding bugs and using software and stuff like that. But in the end, when you deliver the results, it's a soft skill. And since testing is improving things through other people, you need to have the skill of influencing your clients, colleagues, and bosses to make better decisions that would then create better quality. So, number 3, if number 1 is to intake right ingredients, information in tester's point of view, for example. Number 2 is to do the execution to actual testing work. Number 3 is to serve the results in a way that's actionable, in a way that someone is actually willing to change their thinking, decisions, or actions based on the results that you have. And what Jiro does, for example, when he combines with great care, he combines the sushis, he rolls the rice balls behind the bar table there before he serves the sushis to the 10 clients that he has at every time. So what Jiro does is he makes a little bit smaller rice balls for the ladies. And why is that? The reason is that the ladies usually have a smaller mouth. So the rice ball with the tuna on it or anything else, the rice ball needs to fit to the person that you are giving it to, their mouth comfortably, in a way that it would almost feel like magic. This is exactly made for me. And what he does is he takes the nigiri sushi, it's the oval shaped sushis, he aligns the sushis like forward slash in a position of forward slash for some people and backward slash if you think about the keyboard, forward slash and the backward slash. He serves the sushis, the nigiri sushis, in a different alignment to different people. And what he does when any customer steps into his restaurant, he takes note if they are left-handed or right-handed, and then he serves the nigiri sushi for that handedness. So he diligently pays attention to the client and what's comfortable and what's actionable to them, and then makes sure he delivers the results of his craftsmanship in a way that matches their needs. And that's what you as a tester, as a software testing professional, need to do every day. You need to observe the people you serve, the product owners, the developer colleagues. You need to meet the clients every now and then to understand what they need and want, and to be able to deliver the results to your clients a different way than your developers, and a different way than to your business executives or the CEO of the company. Do exactly what Jiro does. And what I was saying in the beginning was that the success is a relay race. It's not a marathon or a sprint. So if your profession is an outcome of 3 phases, you intake, you capture, you take the software build, or you take the information in, and then you execute, and then you deliver your results in an actionable way. The success is always a relay race because someone has made the build. And you need to make sure that when you take the build, you take it in a way that if this was a relay race of running, you would not drop the baton because you would be disqualified. And when you have the baton in hand, you do the software testing, and then you get ready to deliver your results, the baton, to the next runner, the developer, the product owner, whoever it is. You pass it on in a way that it will not be dropped. And that's the key to success. You take the baton in a way it's not going to drop ever, and you pass it on with great success. So that's why I'm saying that success in software professional work is a relay race. So that was the riff number 4. Success is a relay race and the building blocks of mastery.
Yay, that was the episode for today. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like, please still give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And I would appreciate if you tell me what you think in the comment section, or please DM me if you feel like it. Take care. Bye bye.